This also happens in the NFL as well. That's why I don't want to date a football player. They are very lustful because what a lot of industries like to do is they like to take men, again, who come from broken homes, who experience sex early, who grew up getting molested, who thought that it was okay to take women's energy, men who like to be flashy, men who think because they got jewelry and put on a mask that nobody can see right through it, men who feel like they are entitled, men who feel like they are in control, men who feel like their penis makes them a king and it ain't pleasing nobody, not even the Jezebels that's just telling them they got good dick just to take their money. Like, they are coming from a broken environment and putting them in more of a broken situations. Now with the NFL, it's the same way they used to do slaves back in the day. They used to make slaves fight each other, used to put their money on slaves. If you all have watched Django shows how they would make slaves fight to the death, literally, for money. Squid Game shows y'all how they make money hungry people show up and bribe them with money, because billionaires know that the main goal is to be wealthy and healthy, not to be demonic and rich. It's to get whatever you desire with or without money. But you have black people who are so focused on chasing that piece of paper. So they take those same men because they know those men are what? Full of pride, full of lust, and full of ego. So if we give you some money, you're gonna go buy you some jewelry, you're gonna buy you a nice car, you're gonna go to the clubs and you're gonna flash this couple $100 and make it look like you just that nigga. You're gonna look like you got it going on. You're gonna have all these hoes. That's exactly the reason why you will find out years later down the line that the football players be done move somebody out of town. They start beating on their wife. They be having multiple families because most of the time the football players will marry somebody that's different than their race. Like, they will marry somebody who's not black for public image, and that woman will take them for their money, will ruin their image, will expose the fact that they're a woman beater, will allow them to have secret wives and hidden kids and be sleeping with other men and be DL on the low. Long as she get that bag now, she gonna allow all of that. So that's why he gonna pick her, because it's somebody who allows him to be demonic with no questions. And the industry knows that that guy wants to be seen. He wants to feel known. And when they make them get out there on that field, who do you see mostly at games, at sports? You see the black people. If you see most of the black people, they are mostly the players. Now, black people do go to games, but I'm just saying that when you go to a game, you're going to see the players be black, and you're going to see the crowd, and you're going to see a majority of white people. And what are they doing? Cheering, drinking beer. They've made bets. They've got, deals with certain people, like really harnessing and making bucks off of Negroes. And again, they make that Negro be full of pride and full of ego and make him think that he's playing the game, because the main way you can keep somebody enslaved is for them to not think that they are a slave. If you make them think that they are in control. So if you boost this man pride, you boost his ego, make him feel like he the shit, bring him girls after the game, because that's another thing that they do too. They take those guys, girls, underage girls, they take them in, they be down low. About 99% of football players are DL. But anyways, we're gonna move the show along. Don't beat me up about it. I'm just a messenger. But they bring them underage girls. They bring them older women to keep them trapped. They bring them strippers. They bring them prostitutes. They bring them one night stands. They bring them people to ruin their life at home. They bring them girls to throw them off of the fact that they have a real divine feminine out there somewhere. They making him break the divine feminine heart. Like, they just doing so much to deter these men off. And again, it's these type of men that are so willing to stand up for that challenge. You see what I'm saying? Like, billionaires walk around here with Walmart shoes on. A black man become a billionaire, and the first thing he's trying to show off is his car and his penis. And those guys will be so promiscuous and lustful, and it will get to the point to where they feel like no woman should tell them no. So when they come across you, you could be somebody that they dogged out. You could be somebody that they don't even know. And the fact that you don't want to give them your vagina, they literally will try to force you, or try to bash your name, or try to ruin your reputation, or try to throw dark magic at you, or try to have one of they side bitches beat you up. Maybe all the side bitches beat you up. And a dude like that, I do not want, because I feel like you are so lustful, you are so thirsty to get a nut I feel like you would touch our daughter. Like, it's just a no-go for me. I had this dude who, like, took off my underwear. To me, that's raping me. You taking off my underwear, and I told you no, you kept going. Like, I was literally scared, and I was like, I feel like if I try to put my underwear back on, he's just gonna forcefully take it. So, like, I just did it. Like, it's really a sad situation to be in. When I got from around him, like, I blocked him, and he literally acted clueless. Like, he didn't know what the fuck was wrong. And it's like, dude, like, you don't do no shit like that. Those are men who come from those environments, and they are just like in their mind about it, to the fact that they will become a pedophile, a child molester, a predator, just little by little. Like, gradually they will work their way there. And I was like, I don't even trust you to have my daughter alone. I don't even trust having kids with you at this point, because you are so ran through with that peasant dick of yours that you will touch anything. It's really sad, and it's really creepy.